Imagine having the most talented player in the Premier League in your squad and all you could offer him was a loan to Burnley? And imagine letting him go to your rivals only for him to become the Premier League's best player that same season. Well, this is exactly what Pep Guardiola did to Cole Palmer, because since joining Chelsea, no Premier League player has registered more goal contributions than him, and he's just a midfielder. He's the coldest, the calmest, and the most exciting talent in the Premier League, and this is the story of how he fought his way through rejection to now dominating English football.
Here's Cole Palmer. Yes! City's boy is Chelsea's man!
Cole Palmer was born on the 6th of May 2022 and had quite an average upbringing growing up in a middle-class district of Manchester where, from a very young age, Palmer's surroundings shaped his footballing dreams. His father was a massive source of inspiration for him as he was actively involved in the local football scene, and as a young boy, Palmer would often watch his dad play Sunday League, where he absorbed the basics of the game and quickly developed a hunger to get onto the pitch and become the best player he could possibly be. Football was also a constant topic in their household, and it quickly became clear that young Cole was destined for this sport. Growing up, Palmer idolized one player above anyone else, and that was the Manchester United legend Wayne Rooney, and it had become his dream to follow in his footsteps at United. But at just 8 years old, Palmer was faced with one of the toughest decisions of his life. He was handed 2 youth academy offers, one from Man United and one from Man City, with the difference being Man United was a trial and Man City was a concrete offer, so Cole had to make the tough choice of putting himself first and opted to sign for Man City. And interestingly, this wouldn't be the last time Cole would have to make a tough decision like this, but for now, at just 8 years old, the decision to join Manchester City's academy paid off as he was launched into one of the best youth systems in the world where his talent could truly shine. Fast forward to 2018, Cole is 16 years old and the Manchester City Academy were holding a meeting to decide which players to release, and surprisingly enough, Palmer's name was on the list after struggling for 2 seasons in a row. His teammates had outgrown him physically, his performances had dipped, and the academy seemed more interested in finding faster, more powerful dribblers, but just as they were about to cut Palmer loose, Jason Wilcox, the academy director, stepped in and overruled the decision. When asked what he saw in Palmer, Wilcox replied, "He's extremely clever. You can't even see what he's seeing." Cole had the brains, but he knew that his size was an issue, and luckily for him, over the next year his prayers would be answered. He shot up in height, growing from 5'7" to 6'2", and a year later, not only was he captaining City's under-18s to a league title with 20 goal contributions in just 12 games, but he also led them to the FA Youth Cup final, where he assisted their equalizer and scored the winning goal.